Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're back to talk about Monat, and we are actually just going to watch a opportunity call. This was sent to me by my bestie. Thank you so much, bestie. As always, she gets most of the content that I react to. Straight up downloaded. I have not watched it, not even a single minute, so I don't know what's expecting us. I guess we're just gonna have to watch and see. On that note, big shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you guys, and don't forget that the free way to support me and my channel is just by liking, subscribing if you're not subscribed. The longer you watch my videos, the better it does with the algorithm. I don't know, the algorithm seems to like that. This is a longer one. I think it's half an hour or something, so let's just put a little disclaimer in here and let's get into this video. Oh yeah, so it's 29 minutes long, so let's just get into it.
Hello. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Lindsay and Ursula to get on, and then we are gonna talk to you guys about the opportunity tonight. I just invited Ursula. This is always the hardest part. She was here. There she is. Hello.
Hi.
Now we just wait for Lindsay. I don't even see her.
Oh, there she is. I'm like pleasantly surprised it let me right in. Lindsay, better not mess this up.
Always the first person it lets in really easy, and then
It worked quickly this time. We love that.
And I thought I jinxed it, but you got right in too.
Tech issues are my favorite part about these online trainings and opportunity calls.
Woo!
Oh.
Awesome. Okay, guess what, baby?
All right. Well, hello and welcome to our opportunity call. So Sam, Lindsay, and I all work online full-time. No, not full-time, but on here all the time for a while now, working with Monat. It's a direct sales company. We work with vegan hair care, skincare, and wellness. One of them is going to dive into that in a little bit, but we just want to hop on, give our stories, give a little more detail about how you can hop in on this, why it's for everybody, what we love about it, our stories in the business, how you can really make money with this, and all of that. And I'm like, I haven't done one of these in like a week. I feel out of practice. Somebody yell at me if I'm not doing it good enough, okay? So my name is...
Excuse me, a week? She does this every week? Multiple times a week, I guess. That's crazy. So much for time freedom and financial freedom if you have to be on the Zoom trainings and then do these kind of lives multiple times a week. I remember her voice though, because I have reacted to a few this type of interview / Instagram live type of videos lately, and her voice is very distinctive. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's very easy to recognize her voice. I know she's been on some older trainings and opportunity calls that I've done just by hearing her voice. I don't remember her face, but I definitely remember that voice.
Coming from a different page. I have been with this company for 4 years. I actually just did my 4-year renewal. Isn't that insane? It's insane. I can't even believe it. I originally, without the whole long story, if you want my whole long story, you can DM me personally, but the short version is I graduated with a degree in psychology, and within 2 years of working in the field, I was burnt out. I was feeling very stuck and underpaid, overworked. I was working nights, weekends, holidays, and when I was looking for other jobs within the field, a lot of it was the same type of schedule. And, you know, the community and the people that I was working with, even the people who were there, 10, 15 years, when I looked at their life, I was like, they are fucking miserable. And that's going to be me in 15, 20 years if I don't get out of this. And I just really wanted to have a better life. I wanted more time to travel. I wanted more control of my income. I didn't want to be waiting until I was 80 years old to have enough money to travel, or I didn't want to wait until I had a husband who could like split bills with me to have a better lifestyle. I wanted to support myself and be able to create this beautiful life for myself. So
okay, but how many others can get so high up in Monat that they can afford to live all by themselves? But I do agree that it is kind of the fact that we have to have multiple, at least 2 paychecks in order to be able to, well, live actually. I mean, I don't know, wherever you're from, let me know down below if you want. What's the situation with the rent? Because in Ireland there's no way you can survive on one salary. Even the little studio apartments, the average paycheck does not cover that. It would not be able to cover that in just one paycheck. So that's crazy. That's pretty miserable lately. I'm almost 30 and I live with my boyfriend, okay, but let's say if I broke up with my boyfriend, I would have to get a roommate. And I know some people are okay with that, but for me personally, I'd be like, I'm thinking like, well, I'm almost 30, I have a full-time job, I have a hustle on the side. Like, why do I still have to have a roommate in order to, like, why can't I just live all by myself? I know a lot of other places are like that, but yeah, I do agree on that. However, when you look at the fact that this is an MLM and most people don't earn any money, it's just BS. It doesn't have anything to do with the expenses and stuff. Just because she might have been lucky to be on the top and to earn enough money for herself, that doesn't happen for most of the people that join Monat or any other MLM for that matter.
Everything that I was looking online always led me back to direct sales, some type of like work from home opportunity that you can build on top of whatever you're currently doing. So at the time, I had just left my mental health career to nanny because it gave me a better pay. It still gave me insurance. I had a better schedule. So I actually started working online as kind of like my backup plan so that by the time the kids were too old for me to nanny, I did not have to go back to working in mental health. And it was the most amazing thing ever. And I always say, nannying 6 kids full time and juggling something else is a little crazy. So if anybody, we hear excuses from all kinds of people that they're too busy, this and that. You are not too busy to do this business, no matter what situation you are in. So that's a little bit of how I got started and why I got started. And a couple months into my business, I actually sent Lindsay a very disgusting message that was like, hey, I see you're vegan. I work with vegan hair care. I feel like we could make money together. And Lindsay, I think her quote was, I like to make money, tell me more. And we have been friends and business partners ever since. We've earned multiple free trips together through this company. We've traveled together and worked together alongside. And so Lindsay, why did you say yes?
Okay, it's so crazy because when I said yes to this, I wasn't I was not happy with my lifestyle whatsoever. I was really miserable. I was serving full time, and I just realized that the only time I felt alive was traveling, and I felt like serving was the most flexible income to do that. I wasn't like Ursula in the way that I was looking for something else because I didn't know that I could do anything else. I just thought it was either what I was doing or a 9-to-5. I had no idea about the social media world, even a little bit. I was like randomly trying to post on my Instagram just because I saw people traveling and posting on their Instagram. So I was like, I don't know, something might happen. And I mean, I guess it did.
Okay, I mean, you can travel on a normal paycheck. You may not be able to travel for months and months and months in one chunk, but you get regular paychecks, which you don't get being in an MLM. Also, you get your holidays as well. If you are careful with your money and if you actually can afford to save as well on the side, you're gonna be able to travel with a normal 9-to-5 job. Why? Or a server job or a waitress or whatever. A normal job can let you travel if you're earning enough money. So I don't know where is this argument coming from that you can't travel on a normal job, but you certainly can travel on an MLM anyway, and 99% of people at least.
Since Ursula messaged me. But yeah, I remember her telling me that I could make money with these shampoo products. And at the time I was like, I was really interested in the money making aspect. Didn't really think that I would be able to pull it off. But I was really interested in the products because my hair at the time being fully vegan, I wanted to use only vegan products. And unfortunately, the thing about vegan products is they're usually not effective. And I was kind of just in this place where I was like, what is this lifestyle that I'm living if I can't even use products? So I was like, you know what? I have to give this a try. And I was actually on vacation at the time when I got started in this, and I call it a fuck it vacation because I had zero business being on this trip, guys. I was living paycheck to paycheck at this point. I was broke as a joke. I had no business really buying a box of products, but that is why I signed up with the business aspect in mind, because I was like, whatever, like my excuse is says I can make money. So if I just fail at it, it's fine. At least I had the option to make money, whatever. That's kind of where my head was at. But on this vacation, it was super hot out. We weren't really able to do anything outside because it was red tide in Florida. We just like had to stay in. Like there was no way to cool off. So I just started looking at what Ursula was sending me. And mind you, I had no idea who Ursula was at this point. We had maybe had like a 5-10 minute phone conversation, and that was about it. And I just started like looking at the stuff, and I was like, wait, these girls are traveling without anxiety like I am on this vacation, super anxious because I'm worried about all the money I'm missing out on while I'm here and not at work. And I saw that they were able to earn free travel. So that's kind of what like sold me for it. I was very materialistic when I first got into this opportunity. I was really about like the money and the trips, and don't
Free travel is being used very loosely, just may I add.
get me wrong. I've earned a lot of money and I've earned trips just like Ursula talked about. But my main thing for why I love this opportunity so much is it saved my life. I don't know where I would be at if it wasn't for this opportunity, because I was miserable. And like I said, I wasn't really looking for a way out of my current situation. So thank goodness Ursula sent me that random cold message, because I would have never known about this opportunity, and my eyes would have never been open to this whole nother world. I would have never been opened up to self-development and so many other things that I share about now. And I thank goodness every day for saying yes, because this is something that, you know, my old self would have said no to a million times. So I understand when people say no, but I also have this like feeling in my heart when people say no to this, I know it's just because they truly don't understand what it can bring. And that is why we get on here and we share our stories with you guys and we share the information, because if you guys feel that you resonate with anything that any of us say, you know, this might be the opportunity that changes your life, and you might meet, you know, some of your best friends. I mean, I would have never known Ursula. I would have never met Sam if it wasn't for this opportunity. Like, we are from all different places. And it's just crazy that this has brought us together and we've become like such good friends and business partners from this. But Sam, why don't you go next?
I'm so tired. Like, today was my first day of like summer vacation. So I am just, my body's like, it's like the letdown of the busy year. But that kind of leads into my story a little bit. So I'm an athletic trainer full time. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like physical therapy, but you typically work with like sports teams, rehab, evals, injury prevention, etc. So I work like anywhere from 40 to 50 hours a week. When I was at my old job, it was like 50 to 60 hours, which is when I said yes to this opportunity. So I was working these crazy long weeks, basically would wake up, go to work, come home, eat, shower, sleep, repeat the next day. So I, was able to make a living with my paycheck, but I wasn't actually able to like live. I wasn't able to like go do things with friends or eat out or take, so-and-so out to eat. Like, I wasn't able to do those extra things. And that really bothered me. I wasn't able to save money, couldn't pay down on any debt that I had. And so I was like, I really need a second job, but like, when the heck am I going to fit this in? Like, I have literally nowhere to get a second job except for the weekends. And I had worked weekends and holidays my entire life since I was a teenager. I didn't want to do it anymore once I got my like big girl job. So I was like, I just don't want to give up that time, but I need the money. And I, was presented this opportunity and saw, I went to school with Ursula. She was a little bit before me, but we went to the same school. So I knew of her and I knew like some of the other girls that were doing this. And I was like, you know what, this maybe, but I was a hater. I was a skeptic. I'm like, there's no way they're actually making money. They're not going on trips. Like, they're liars.
Oh, hey, haters and skeptics out there. I always say this, but I'm just gonna keep saying that. And I've seen a lot of other creators say that. If you were actually a true skeptic and a hater for all the right reasons, like if you were aware and did your research that the business model is harmful to most people that join, and that up to 99% of people end up losing money, never making any profit as well, you would be a true skeptic. A true skeptic would never join an MLM. That's all, basically.
But not true. So I actually signed up as a VIP, so just a regular customer, because I was like, you know what, that's like the safe option to me back then. That was the safe option. I could try the product, see if I really like them. If not, see you later. And the ironic part is, before I even got the products, I signed up for the business. It was New Year's Eve, and I kind of just had like, you know, the new year, new me attitude, being an idiot. And I was like, you know what, sign me up. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. And since then, the rest is kind of history. But
Excuse me, what is idiotic about New Year, New Me? I mean, I don't do it personally, but there's nothing wrong with people wanting to improve themselves at the start of a new year. It's kind of what most people do. I know a lot of people fail as well. They don't stick to the habits that they're trying to implement and stuff, but don't be mean. Like, why'd you have to be rude about it and call them that idiotic? It's very unnecessary.
I'm just here to say that, like, no matter how busy you are, you can fit this into your life. Like, that's literally why I started this, because it was flexible. I could do it anywhere, anytime, in the courtesy of my own home, and I didn't have to clock in somewhere else or take time away from my family. Like, I could take it home with me. And so this business is for busy people, and it's for broke people, like Lindsay was saying. Like, that's why you need this. 100%. But that's a little bit about me and how I got started. So now I do this on the side and work full-time as an athletic trainer. But summer is my favorite time because I have a normal, like, 9 to 5 schedule, and I can put way more time into it now. So I'm excited just to have that, like, a little bit more freedom.
Love it. I love it. All right. Perfect. Do you want to go into the first little bit for the information? Because you guys are probably like, all right, it's great, you guys have a story, but like, what the freak is it that you do, and what is this opportunity? So we're going to get into that, more details right now. If you want to kick it off.
Yeah, will do. So the first huge thing about us is community. So, you know, we're looking for people that are hardworking, willing to learn, want more in life. Okay. And that's kind of my biggest thing with this is, like, the three of us didn't wake up one day and we were like, I want to sell shampoo and skincare. Like, that was not what was running through our head. I needed more money, but didn't have the time to get a second job. Ursula wanted out of that mental health field, needed something, wanted to fix her hair. Lindsay wanted to travel and needed more money. Like, we wanted a better life, which is, we wanted more out of life. And that's what led us here. And the community really, like, holds that together. You know, we get to work together every day. We meet new people every single day that have like-minded goals as us. And, you know, we're just really looking for someone that, like, wants to just be better. Whoops. And I kind of touched on this a little bit, but we can literally work from anywhere. We use and share products we love on our own schedule. So literally,
You know who else can work from anywhere? Me. I got a fully remote job. I can spend up to 6 months outside of the country that I work in, because for tax residency purposes, 6 months a year is amazing for you to be able to work from anywhere, literally anywhere in the world that I want. Within Ireland, I can work from anywhere. I can go to a coffee shop with my laptop. As long as I have Wi-Fi and work from Wi-Fi, I can be wherever I want.
when you have time, everyone works it differently, and that's the beauty of it. But we all have that common goal at the end of the day to, like, have a better life. We teach you how to create, you know, social media that showcases you, like, kind of how to brand yourself. And that's the other thing. You don't need to know anything when you start. I had never worked a sales job in my entire life. I served most of the time, which kind of is sales, but that's a whole different subject. But you don't need to know anything. We have the tools, the resources. We have done it ourselves. I mean, I've been doing this 2.5 years before. I think Lindsay's like 3, maybe 3.5. So we have the tools to help you as well be successful. You just have to say yes. A little bit about the company. We're only 7 years old, which is crazy. Family owned. The Urdanettas own the business. We are in 8 countries. the United States.
I was trying to let that go, but only 7 years old. It's not only 7 years old because it's an MLM company, and MLM companies get oversaturated very quick. So it's a very old company, and whoever joins now at this point doesn't have much chances of being successful in it, unless they have a big following, of course.
Canada, Poland, Ireland, UK, Australia, Spain, and Lithuania. I don't think I forgot any. So, and we are constantly expanding. Founder shares are still open in some of those countries, which is just another way for you to make money for life, basically. So yeah, we're just, Forbes always says, like, when a company is expanding or like releasing new products, that's the time to jump in. We are always doing that. Like, literally, we are always coming up with new products, new lines. And Lindsay's going to touch on.
Yeah, when a company is expanding, but a normal non-MLM company may be a good time to join. However, not with an MLM. It doesn't matter. It's too late already. 7 years is plenty for an MLM. People don't have any chances of being successful unless, like I just said, they have a big following that they can just recruit
on that. But we're constantly expanding, and that's what you need to look for in companies like this, because you want something like ground level to hop into. And then the last thing I'm going to touch on is gratitude. So gratitude is like so huge for us. It is, we always say it's not what we do, it's who we are, and it's so true. Every trip that we take, like the passport trips and reunions, directors, there's always a gratitude movement there. We do a couple gratitude things throughout the year where we sell special products, and all of those proceeds go to whatever our gratitude project is at that time. So we have generated over 7 million US dollars in our communities around the world since 2014. So the whole time that we've been here, $7 million. And that's just insane to me. We even have like gratitude ambassadors that go around and like develop projects. You can develop your own projects and like link them with Monat. It's just really cool because at the end of the day, if you're not helping others, you're not helping yourself. So yeah, I'm going to pass it over to Linz, and she's going to give us a little bit more info about the products.
So obviously the products are the secret sauce. The products are what make this company just so successful. 82% of our revenue is from product sales.
You mean those products for which Monat is being sued by former customers? The secret sauce caused them to start losing hair. That amazing product, yeah. Yeah, that amazing product sure did spread Monat's name all around the world.
Alone. So if you have somebody that's like, no, they just make money off recruiting, that is highly false. 82% of our revenue is from product sales, and that's because the products work. We have been featured in tons of magazines and articles that you've probably heard of: Vogue, New Beauty, Pop Sugar, OK, Allure, Elle, Forbes. I'm literally not going to continue naming them because I can just give you a list if you really want to know. Because I'll be clogging up too much time with that. But anyway, our products are naturally derived. They're cruelty-free, Leaping Bunny certified, vegan, made in the USA, which is just insane what goes behind these. I'm going to talk about in a second. But we have over 3 million customers. Our products are clinically proven. They're dermatologically safe, hypoallergenic, and non-irritating. So if you're somebody that's super sensitive to everything like I am, this is the product line for you.
They're all of that, but they potentially cause hair loss for people. Not just one person, multiple people. And I've seen a lot of people who have tried Monat as well, and it destroyed their hair, including Isabella and I believe Savannah. So, okay, lady.
Categories we have are hair, skin, and wellness. And they're consumable products. So, if you're like, well, why would I get into selling shampoo? Well, it's because everybody in the world either washes their hair or skin or both. Actually, everybody washes both, let's be honest. So you have consumable products for them to buy. Just like they're going out and buying toilet paper and toothpaste, you're their one-stop shop for all things hair, skin, and wellness, and it gets delivered to their door. So, just like they're Instacarting their toilet paper and toothpaste, now they're basically Instacarting just from you right to their door for their hair care. But anyway, let's go on. So we started with hair care. That's the main reason I got into this business, was because of the hair care, because I was like not into skincare. My skin was too sensitive. I was like, yes, hair. I've been to beauty school. I've done all these things. Hair is for me. So if you're somebody that's like, okay, I need to know what makes it different, please DM us your hair type, and we can send you some before and afters of all different hair types to just show you how good this hair care really is. But 2019, we launched into skincare, and your girl was skeptical because I was terrified that it wasn't going to work for my skin. My skin is super sensitive and it's dry. I was using a bar soap before because I wasn't able to use anything luxurious, because literally I was in cosmetology school not being able to get a facial because I was scared my skin would be too irritated from it. And it was when I did give it a try. So, I ended up trying it. It was the only thing that ever worked for me. And I really do think that's because we use food grade essential oils with our products versus industrial grade like other brands. I did want to just share that with you guys because I had a bunch of people that have been in this page asking about the products and really what makes the difference. So hopefully that clears a little bit up, but we can always answer more. Just come with your questions and we will answer them. Recently, we just launched into body care. Obviously, we had skincare, so why not launch into body care? This is the best body wash you'll ever use in your life. I promise you that. We have wellness because beauty starts within. So anything from gut health, energy, mood, focus, we got you.
They sure are trying their best to get as many products as they can, all the different types of products, so that all the Monat distributors who are also a customers can replace as many things in their household with Monat and just get more money to Monat, right? That's how it usually works. That's why iGenius recently started wellness products as well, like Skinny and Happy or something stupid like that. I mean, the name is stupid because being skinny doesn't equal to be happy.
Covered. And what makes our product line really different from anybody else is our scientific advisory board. We work with top renowned scientists that are experts in their field. So, if you are interested in knowing, like if you're somebody that's really into the science behind things, we have all of the names and stuff. We can send you information on them. Again, don't want to clog up a live with that because not everybody is into the science, but we spend millions of dollars on product testing. That's why our products are literally the top notch. That's why they're vegan and still effective, because they are literally taking modern day science with naturally plant derived things and making it this beautiful thing we like to call Monat. So there we go. But Ursula, you want to get into the money?
Yeah, I'm turning my light back on for my turn. It's not cooperating again.
Not surprised.
Nothing works for me. Okay, everybody always wants to know, cool, sounds easy enough, how do we make money? And they gave me a PowerPoint so I don't ramble on. So how you make money is by posting and making sales. This is a sales-based job, so the more you post, the more you sell, the more you make. So you're paid up to 5 times commissions a month, paid out 10 different ways between bonuses, ranks, and commissions. Unlimited income, by the way. So these bonuses, these ranks, all of these things, they are not capped. You can truly earn as much as you want, as quickly as you want. Bonuses range
as much as you want and as quickly as you want, and that's exactly why most of the people don't earn any kind of profit with Monat, because they just don't want to earn, right? That's totally logical.
Where rank bonuses range anywhere from $100 to $20,000. So those are substantial on their own, and they're amazing. They're so exciting to get. You're never stuck below someone. So say, you're like ready to get started with Sam. You can outrank Sam tomorrow if you really wanted to. It all depends on how hard and how much you really want to work at this. Your paychecks reflect your effort. So like any sales-based job, you can have a sales job knocking on doors. If you half-ass knock on doors, or you like ditch out on half of your, doors that you're supposed to knock on that day, obviously your sales are going to be lower than the person who's really getting after it and they're ambitious and they have a good attitude about it. And again, Sam kind of talked about this earlier, and I do want to go off track for one moment to say that this is like serving, okay? Lindsay and I would go live about this all the time because I was a bartender and a server before I worked in mental health. And the thing about it is, if you go into that job with a piss poor attitude and you're negative Nancy to everybody, and you're not really trying to upsell the checks, you're not like trying to get them to get dessert or more drinks, or like you want another round, hey, you want this, you're chit-chatting them up and being super kind and giving them the best customer service, your tip is probably going to suck. But if you're upselling the check and you're like, hey, you guys want another round, and you're on top of it, and you're like offering the desserts and you're offering all of these appetizers, and your mouth is open about how much you have to offer from this business and this restaurant or bar that you were working on, your tip would be higher. So anybody who's a bartender or a server, you would fucking kill at this, because if you're good at that, you will be good at this, because it's all about customer service. It's all about attitude. How much do you want to make? Because you can make as much as you want if you just put in the work and have that right attitude. So when you first get started, you're in something called Smart Start with.
You can't say that. You can't possibly say that 96.6, I think, is the percentage of the distributors in Monat that don't earn any money, or they earn like $20 a month. I may be saying the wrong number. The income disclosure statement is going to be down in the description box if you want to check it out, but it's definitely around 90% of people that never earn any profit out of Monat. So how can you even try to say that so many people are just not earning any money just because they're not working hard enough? They don't want it hard enough. Come on. Loads of people would love to be rich and are working hard in MLMs. They're just doomed to fail. The business model is set up for them to fail.
Which is an extra bonus period stacked on top of all of those 10 different ways that you're already earning. So it all breaks down to, in the long run, 12 customers and 3 people who want to work with you. That's kind of what Monat's saying. Hey, if you do this in the next 2 months, you're going to really hit the ground running and you're going to take off. And I say 2 months because this month is almost over. So your customer bonus is normally around $15 to $25 per sale. So that's just your commissions. Every single group of customers, of 4 customers, you're getting a $60 bonus. This month, it's actually doubled, and you can get $120 for every 4 customers. So even if you're somebody who's hopping in late in the month, you still have a whole, essentially, to start stacking and earning bonuses that will get paid out. Business, every time you get somebody started in the business, you get a small bonus. That's kind of your incentive to be like, hey, you brought this person in, help them to grow and learn in this business the same way that you have. Block bonuses. So this is a combination of customers plus business partners. Every grouping of 5 comes out to almost $500, which is sweet because everybody knows 5 people. Okay. And before I got started in this business, if I could have found a way to earn $500 extra a month, I would have been doing anything. And come to find out, all I had to do was wash my hair and talk about it on the internet. So guys, don't make life harder than it has to be. This is such an easy way to make money. You guys are all on here creating and consuming content anyways.
If it was such an easy way to make money, why are so many people failing then? Why are they not making any profit if it's so easy? I'll wait. No? Okay.
I dare you all to go look at your screen time right now. It's probably embarrassing, because if you think about all of that time that you could be making money on the internet by probably doing exactly what you're already doing, you'll probably be mad at yourself. Anyway,
my screen time on YouTube is 16 hours. It is because I work remote, right? And my personal laptop is right next to my Mac. So if it's quiet, or I'm usually just doing emails, so I always have something turned on in the background from YouTube. And unless there's a really big issue and I really have to focus, I always have something in the background. So my screen time is 16 hours for YouTube. That's crazy. And I'm a YouTube baby all the way. I spend all of my time on YouTube. No Twitch. I don't want to know. Just give me YouTube and I'm happy out.
It was $2,000, and that is, again, extra stackable bonuses on top of everything else. So anyways, some of the other perks that we have, which is so cool that there's even extra perks, because that sounds like enough just there. We have incentive trips that you can earn at all times. There's always something that you're working towards earning throughout the year. So right now we're earning a trip to the Bahamas, and in the fall we normally work towards a free Vegas trip, and there's other incentives and special promos and things like that that they put out all throughout the year. So every single month is more exciting than the last somehow, even being in this business for 4 years. And if you're someone like me, like, I tend to get bored easily in whatever situation, like work situation I'm in, and the fact that I've stuck with something for 4 years is insane, and that I'm still excited and passionate about it is even more insane. So the next thing is Motor Club. If you guys are in the market for a new car, you can earn one through Monat. So at a certain level in the company, Market Mentor, you can get a bonus for a down payment on a car that you can either lease or rent. I picked up my Cadillac over a year ago, which is crazy. And then every month that you maintain that rank, you get a bonus that you can put towards your payment on the car. So that's just an extra perk as well, because your current job is probably not paying you.
That's a very scary perk though, because if you don't maintain your rank, if you lose it quick enough, you're gonna lose those down payments that they're gonna give you for the car, and then you're stuck with a car that you most likely can't even pay off. So that's scary. Even if I was in MLM, if I knew this was how it works and I can potentially lose that money, I wouldn't take the car, even if I was at the rank where I can. I'd be too scared. That's way too risky for me.
Your car payment. And everybody wants to know, how do I get started? Right?
Excuse me, did she say your regular job's not paying for your car? How the f do you think all the people have cars out there then? What the hell was that statement?
Yeah. So how you get started is get products. You cannot be online talking about promoting, being like, oh my God, these products are so amazing, they work, if you don't have them. Okay, so we get you hooked up with some products. It all depends on your budget, what you're more interested in getting started. We have product packs that have hair care, some have skincare, some have a mix, some have some wellness in them, some literally have everything. Risk-free, okay? You get 30 days that you can fill out the products in the business, and if in 30 days you're like, this really isn't for me, send it back, nothing lost. Nobody ever does that, I don't think, because the products are so amazing, so why wouldn't you just keep going and earning and doing all the things? These product packs include your own personal website to direct sales through. We never hold inventory. We're never shipping anything. We are hands off on pretty much every single thing that would cost you money to run a business in a traditional sense. So this is, honestly, I always say it's literally all profit all the time, because you are buying products, shampoo, conditioner, skincare, whatever, that you would be restocking on eventually anyway. So you're really never in the hole. You're always earning and growing. So yeah, it also comes with samples. Again, your website, some marketing materials. You get one-on-one mentorship with whoever you decide to get started with. We all work together, so you'll be plugged into all of our resources together, no matter who you're getting started with. But whoever you get started with is like your homie, your best friend. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That was good. That was long, so I feel like we need to cut it off. No rambling from any of us, and just dip.
Yes. Am
Sorry, you cut out.
I saving this?
Yeah. Do you want me to send you a pic quick?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Well, okay, boss. She finished her spiel and that was it. No one gets to say the closing word. Let's just cut that off. That was a very unprofessional way to end the call. But anyways, nothing new, right? A lot of these trainings are super unprofessional, and I think I said everything along the way, but it's just a lot of BS. And I've watched so many these type of trainings and opportunity calls from so many different MLMs lately, and it's a different MLM, it's a different person, but everything that they say is very similar or the same, and a lot of them are just false statements and false promises. Also a lot of victim blaming, because it's not the people's fault that they fail. You can't say that over 90% of people never make any money in MLMs because they're just not working hard enough, or they don't want it hard enough. So many people out there would love to be rich and have a lot of money, and they really want it, and they really try in these MLMs, but it's just not working for them here because the business is set up for them to fail. And all the income disclosure statements have very similar numbers to how many people don't earn any money. Like I said, the income disclosure statement is in the description box below if you want to take a look at it if you are new. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button if you'd like to support me. Big shout out to all of my channel members, and let me know down below what you thought about this. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.